this, you still have this magazine, good, okay. So the body kit's on?
It is indeed.
This is the piece that came, the first piece that came out of the mold?
This is the first one out of the mold.
All right, so tell me what you did since the last time I was here, the shaping and the fine-tuning.
We did extensive work. So when I say we, I'm not really referring to the mouse in the pocket because everyone gave me a bunch of crap last time. So Martin, what he did, the work he did on this project was extensive. So all the things that you pointed out, the bulbous shape to the bottom of the bumper, the bulbous shape to the bottom of the skirts and spats, he added all of that. He, like I said before, we had to actually narrow this down significantly because it just was too wide before.
So I see a lot of the contours. You know, you look at stuff like these subtle contours here. You're looking at this little thing here. You see how this kind of, it's an elliptical shape right here.
Yep.
And then you see the rolling of that as it rolls underneath very, very gradually.
Yep.
It looks like he's got a good chunk of that in there.
Right.
And I would submit that you really have to hold the cars side by side to really see any kind of differences, you know?
Yeah, the other thing he did is he repositioned the opening, the mouth, because the mouth was just the wrong angle. And so he reconfigured the mouth to have that exact
that angle.
Yeah.
This is something not people are not going to notice because all the other cars in the movie, the replicas we built of the car, had chicken wire in front of them.
Grills,
because my car was the only car with the intercooler, so that was just a little difference if you were paying attention.
None of the other cars had intercoolers?
No, because they didn't have the big front. That's an aftermarket intercooler that was in the car.
All right.
That story is coming up right after the break. I don't know if you know this, but I actually now have a merch store, and if you haven't checked out the video description below my videos, then you're missing out. Currently, I've got a pack full of movie quote t-shirts, and more styles are being added every month, and new items are in development right now. So have a look, see if there's anything you like, and wear it with pride. The link is in the video description below. The side skirts are on point, man. I mean, they're really hard.
Right? I think so. He redid all this angle. He wanted that arch to look just like that. So that took a lot of work.
Yeah.
You know, we're still talking about this line right here in the seam, and I think what we're going to end up doing is literally just using seam sealer and fill it in. So, and then he's going to go back in and make a line in the seam sealer. So the graphic, when the green goes over that line right there, it'll actually fold in. It won't be smooth. It'll have a line to it.
As my car did.
Yep.
And then the hood, the hood was
so
well fit.
It fit great. The problem it's like a book. It's pretty much like this when you open it up. And so we wanted to add it. We wanted to make it look like the appearance of a metal hood that's bent over. And so he's reshaping the edges to the hood as we speak. So we'll have the hood back a little bit later on this
That's the picture right there. That is your
Look at that. That looks great. And look at this line, right? He worked on getting that line just perfected right, because this was in the wrong angle before. So he brought that line in.
And then you have reference points for where the lowest point of the side skirts are relevant to the wheels.
I mean, that looks spot on.
Right.
Looks spot on.
We'll know for sure once the car's lowered and we have the wheels on the car.
Right.
But yeah, it looks pretty darn good to me. And then the rear spats, these were original Bomix.
Right.
So they probably didn't take too much work.
We did reshape. We added a little material back here because we wanted them to be more even with the front. Bear in mind the wheels are going to stick out a little bit farther than your car.
Yeah. And I'm be hard pressed to think that they actually created this with CAD back in the day, but maybe, don't know.
And then what do you think of the wing? So Richard over at B-Side Fabrication, he took all of our pictures and he replicated these stays and did a great job. I mean, if you look real close at your original photos, this looks like came off. We're still going to paint these, of course.
Yeah, they're shinier.
Yeah. Just cut for a minute.
6.5 hours later.
My dog, sorry, dude. And
I have one word for you, chloroform. I'll let you figure out the rest. Hey man, that's my kid. He's fine. His stutter's been gone for years. All right, so we got the wing, you got the brackets, which were really hard to do.
Yeah.
You recreated these, they're more robust. We have old ones here, yeah.
I'm not sure where you got those from. Where did those come from?
I don't remember where we got these.
Oh, I didn't see this
I think
picture
that was
before.
Kevin.
Look at that. Look how nice that is. Spot on. Yeah.
Looks exact to me.
Right? Spot on.
All right. Here, if you look at the wing, you can see that the lower foil is touching the upper foil, okay?
Right.
And take a look at it again here. This is the money shot from a top view. This was shot by Fly from Max Power Magazine UK. So you can see the lower foil is the thicker one.
Yep.
I mean, the deeper one.
Right.
And it's very close. And if you, depending on the arc, the angle that you use, it can touch
Yeah.
this one. So that's why.
Well, that's why you have those two spots
so
right there.
this can
yeah.
come up.
Yeah, I got you. And so what we're going to probably end up having to do is fill those bottom
Should be
holes.
easy to do. It's a flat black finish or a satin black finish.
Yeah.
The decals might be a challenge because they're very nice. I'm sure somebody can make these. Modern Image can make these in this nice
Brushed aluminum.
Brushed aluminum.
Yeah. Now that'll be easy to do.
They have the logo too. So everybody's happy with the fitment?
Yes.
All right, so the next thing is the wheels. The wheels are supposed to be coming, right?
So the wheels have been, we had Alex's wheel guy come out and rebarreling them. He took measurements and we're just waiting for those to come back.
Okay. So what's ETA on those?
I'm not really sure. You know.
So we can't paint it until we get the wheel fitment checked.
No, we can.
Oh, we can?
We can, absolutely. So the reason why it's over here, it's not at the body shop, is we wanted to do our final fitment of the first part off out of the mold, and it's going next door. It's going right here. We got the Lightning that's already out of the paint booth, and we're just color sanding and buffing that, and then it's going to go on that side, and they're going to start prepping it for paint.
So maybe another 2 weeks?
I mean, we are the 24th, so I would say probably 3 weeks.
3 weeks, okay.
Probably 3 weeks.
Meanwhile, if we're waiting for the manifold and the turbo setup,
I think, you know, again, I think we're still about a month out. I mean,
For the manifold?
On the manifold, yeah. My plan is, and again, this is something that you're going to have to decide, is we could technically send this thing to your graphics guy and have all the graphics put on it while we're waiting for the last of the motor parts. We just flatbed it over there.
yeah.
It'll be kind of fun because, you know, we could use Alex's race trailer behind the Lightning and tow it down there to get the graphics put on it, right?
We need to stack the back end with parts. Don't throw away that Gretty box, that Gretty exhaust box.
Yep, okay.
That was one of the props we used.
Yep.
So.
All right. For the most part, we have everything now, and with the last stuff that's coming from your buddy on the amps, that's going to resolve all that. The next big thing is going to be, you're probably going to come down here. The plan is you and I are going to get suited up, and we're going to do the sealer ourselves and get you. It's been probably a long time since you put a spray gun in your hand.
1999-ish.
So, there you go. So we'll do that together. That'll be fun. And then we need to start working out the interior. That's really your baby.
I sent
and
some more pictures. We have to find a vendor to do it. I mean, I could map it out. We have so many great pictures now.
I know.
Between what I sent you, the close-ups of the VCR,
Yep.
and this player. So Dave Deshane, who built what we call the Hero replica up in Canada. Remember that car we had here a couple
Yep.
summers ago?
Yep.
So he's got an extra amp for us, so he's helping us out with that kind of thing. MW Customs found that exact camcorder, which was a gift to me from my parents in 1991, the Minolta 6450 VHSC.
That's hilarious. Did you sell that in your car that you left?
It was on the parts list, yeah.
So that's funny.
I don't know why everybody's using GoPros and stuff, but back then that's
Right.
what there was available, you know. And then the brakes, that's going to be the fun part.
Yeah, we've got that sorted out as well. Again, we're just waiting.
Wait till you get the wheels and before you say it's sorted out.
Well, that's the thing. And that's why we had the wheel guy come out, is we pre-hung the brakes, and then we had the wheel guy come out with those wheels, and he took all of his measurements.
So you had
And-
brackets done for those calipers?
Yeah, he's making the brackets for it.
Oh, okay.
So it's
It should fit.
It's another source. So yeah, I'm feeling really confident we've got the wheel brake issue sorted out.
All right, so next time we visit this car on camera, it's going to be what? Spraying the sealer?
It's going to well, you know, we could probably do another video on final fitment.
Of the wheels?
Of the wheels, and I don't know. You know what? Probably sealer. Probably sealer. I'm thinking once the paint work is complete, we wait and do the graphics. We focus on the interior. while we're waiting for the final parts to come in for the engine. We get the interior out of the way, and then we put the car on a flatbed or on the trailer, and we take it over to have the graphics put on it.
Do you have a good audio guy? Because I
don't have an audio guy.
So
You are the audio guy.
well, I'm not building that stuff, so I'm not building it myself.
Yeah. You have someone in mind?
I have a couple in mind, actually.
I mean, people that are fairly local?
Yeah.
Because, I mean, what do you think? Should we wait and do the audio until it's a runner and driver? That way it can be driven to that place to get it done?
Well, the good part about it, the car not being running, is that nobody's going to take it for a joyride.
That's why I kind of want to get everything done on it and fit the drivetrain at the very last minute.
So, refresh my memory. Do we have all the interior panels, including the snaps for the target top?
I think that snaps for the target top are the last thing James is sorting out, though. I think he's got that sorted out. But yes, the answer in terms of the interior, everything, we have everything.
Because I thought we were missing some back here. So.
No, we got all that. Everything came in. So all our moldings, all our glass, all our plastics, all our clips, our liners, all that stuff is coming in. What was that? Oh, all right. It's got pressure.
Nice, okay.
I think we're good. I mean, the tricky part for me is seeing this back end come together, you know, in terms of all your amps and your monitor and building the box that holds that monitor.
It's the tray that's the challenge.
And you said this was left in place? You didn't cut that out?
I don't recall us cutting that out. I really don't.
Okay.
I could be wrong, but we shall see. Because you got to remember the false floor was up.
Yeah, it was higher.
It was high, and the amp was angled down, and so the wires went down toward the back, and there's a mini battery that goes back there, like a little orange top or yellow top mini one that they used back in the day, Odysseys kind of thing.
Yeah. I'm trying to think I think we actually ordered new seat belts too. Oh yeah, what about the harnesses? Do we have the seat?
We don't have the harnesses yet.
All right,
I was just talking about that this morning to Kevin.
Okay, so we still need to sort that out. And then what about this? We got the steering wheel back from your upholstery guy, and we got all the upholstery sorted out.
Right, you need the spacer for the steering wheel.
Okay.
You know, it's got hex Allen screws to screw the steering wheel onto something.
Okay.
Right.
Okay.
And it goes onto a collar to space it away from the column, because if it's not, you can't drive the car.
I don't know if you noticed, but this car has a TRD instrument cluster.
Well, it does?
Yep. Yours didn't.
Oh, yeah, son of a.
So we'll just leave that in there, right? Mm-hmm. No, I think we're making great headway. It's just, you know, unfortunately, we're at the. There's only so much we can do.
Other companies to finish what they need to do in their.
But this body kit, oh my gosh, it looks fantastic. And so yes, Martin has an amazing mold done. He did one provision to the mold on the front that he had to go back and make a change, and he's made that. So we could start spitting these out if you've got people that want them. I just need to sort out with him what the cost is going to be.
What the price is going to be, right? What are we doing for suspension? Did we make that decision yet? The original car was just on
just lowering springs.
Bilsteins and iBox originally.
I'm kind of down for coilovers. I mean, it's really up to you, you know.
Well, we want to make sure that it's not as finicky as the Hero car was, because it wasn't super low, but it was low enough that you can see how far this front bumper sticks out.
Right.
So, I mean, I'm used to driving it with my GTR, when the R35. My GTR is probably lower, but you know, we're not on the final tire wheel package and ride heights. Coilovers give you options.
That's what I was thinking, and they're just easier. I mean, you know, if you're trailering it or if you're taking it somewhere, you could raise it up.
Sure, and if it's got a main and a tender spring, you get a nice little soft ride.
I agree.
For when you're driving it.
Yep.
And then you can lean on it on a track.
There you go. Okay. Well, did you have sway bars on yours?
Yep.
Okay, so we still have to sort that out, I suppose. So that'll be something. What sway bar kit did you have?
Probably still in stuff.
Okay, yeah.
I think all the stuff was, all the bushings was energy suspension.
Okay.
Because they took my car and they did a bunch of stuff on that car.
This whole subframe's still going to be pulled out and cleaned and painted and whatnot.
I figured.
All that stuff's still going to come out.
All right, so we'll figure out these little details, and we'll come back in about 2 to 3 weeks and start spraying sealant on them. These are the just test headlights. We have the cleaner ones sitting in boxes.
We've got really nice, stunning glass lenses.
The UK version?
The UK version, okay. So they look just like those, but they're glass.
And we're going to have to clear bra those.
Yeah, for sure.
All right, we're coming along with the Supra projects thanks to the guys at Just Driven. If you're not following these guys, you should be, because they build all kinds of crazy cars. They're doing this build. We're getting ready to do another build with this Eclipse, which I'll talk about in another video. And you're going to see their video about the discussion of what that car is going to be doing and all that kind of stuff. So if you're not subscribing to our channel and Just Driven, please do. And don't forget to like and comment below. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.